Long ago, in the quiet countryside, there stood a small boarding school where children lived and learned under the care of their teacher. Their days began early. They tended the garden, fetched firewood, cleaned the classrooms, and then sat down for their lessons. Life was simple, but every moment carried a lesson. Among the children was a boy named Arin. Arin was cheerful and kind, but studies were his greatest struggle. Reading letters, forming words, and remembering lessons felt almost impossible. No matter how hard he tried, nothing seemed to stay in his mind. The teacher noticed Arin's difficulty and gently guided him every day. "Arin, try looking at the letter this way," he would say, showing it slowly. But Arin still mixed them up. Sometimes, overwhelmed, he hid his face in his hands. The other children saw this and began teasing him. "You're so slow," they laughed. "You'll never learn anything." Each word felt like a stone on Arin's heart. Shame and sadness followed him everywhere. While his friends progressed to the next class, Arin remained behind. He began to wonder if he would ever learn at all. One evening, the teacher called him aside. His voice was soft but firm. "Arin, I have tried everything. Perhaps learning this way is not your strength. Maybe it's time for you to go home." Arin felt the world collapse around him. Heavy-hearted, he left the school and walked toward his village. Tears pricked his eyes. Along the way, he stopped at the village well. There, he noticed deep grooves carved into the stones around it. Curious, he turned to an elderly woman nearby. "How did these marks get here? Did someone carve them?" he asked. The woman smiled kindly. "No, child. Look at the thin rope used to draw water. Every day it rubs against the stone. Slowly, over many years, it made those deep marks. The rope is soft, but it never stops. And the stone, though hard, eventually gives way." Arin stared at the rope and the stone. Something sparked inside him. If a thin rope can mark solid stone through steady effort, then maybe I can learn too, if I keep trying every day. That night, he couldn't sleep. He made a firm decision. He would not give up. The next morning, Arin returned to the school. He woke up earlier than everyone, sat with the teacher, and studied with all his heart. He made mistakes, forgot lessons, and sometimes felt frustrated, but he always tried again. Day by day, he practiced, asked questions, and repeated his lessons. Weeks turned into months. Slowly, tiny breakthroughs appeared. He could read a word, then a sentence, then a small story. His classmates, once teasing him, now watched in amazement. The boy they had mocked for being slow had become the most determined among them. Years passed. Arin learned to read and write with confidence. He solved difficult problems, remembered lessons easily, and grew into a wise young man. He wrote valuable books and shared his knowledge generously. People from faraway places came to learn from him. Arin never forgot the lesson of the rope and the stone. It taught him that patience, persistence, and consistent effort can overcome even the hardest challenges. Moral of the story: nothing is impossible with steady practice. No matter how difficult something seems, daily effort can lead to success. Even the smallest repeated action can leave a permanent mark.